So I realize that some of you and many people in the world right now are intensely struggling. And it may seem like a huge stretch to leap for the light and unlimited possibilities when you don't know how you're going to feed your children, or you don't have a home, or whatever situation feels or is so intense and feels insurmountable. I get that. And I also know from the depths of my being and through my own experiences just like that, being literally at the bottom of what feels like a heap of intense pain and pressure and life just crumbling around you and upon you, to still have faith. So even with that, I know in the depths of my soul, in the depths of my knowing, in every fiber of my being, that it is still unlimited, miracle, transformational, all things possible, so much support, that is still available and always present. So regardless of what, and sometimes that is the miracle. Like looking back now, gosh, I think I was 40. So maybe in 2020, I think. What was the worst thing that had ever happened? Well, not the worst, but in my adult life, ended up being the greatest blessing. And what it forced me to do that I wasn't doing was leaning into my faith and the support, and stop controlling and leaning into what was here and all the support and the magic and miracles, because I didn't have a choice. I literally got brought to my knees and I didn't have a choice to do anything but to start praying when I was down there. Now, obviously, everybody has a choice. I could have just decided that life was terrible and been miserable. But I have always had an intrinsic, deep knowing, this is my gift. This is what I am here to do, is to bring spirit into form, to bring all things possible into this earth plane, and to remind you that it is not the end. And it's the end of the world as we know it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It is the end of the world as we know it. Hallelujah. It should be, because the world that we know is shit. It is shit. It is built upon a heap of pain and darkness. And I won't even go into how terrible it all is, but it is hallelujah that it's crumbling down. Now, with that said, there's a lot of pain. I totally get that. And any pain, any experience can be generative. It can be generative, meaning you could be in a heap of pain in a really intense situation, and it could be suffering, and it could just be terrible, or it could be generative. And by generative, I mean it could transmute, it could transform, it could open up. One of my favorite quotes is, "The wound is the place where the light gets in." That is true. Some of us have been so armored up for our entire lives, not because we did something wrong, but because we had to be that way growing up to survive. But it's our job now to start taking away the armor. And sometimes the only way to do that is by life hammering into it, because you haven't been available for it. So life will whisper, then it will talk, then it will scream, then you're going to get hit upside the head with a brick. I have had that happen more than once, and it is not pleasant. And looking back, I could have listened sooner. And it's not punishment. It's not like, oh my God, things are happening wrong in your life, so you did something wrong or you're being punished. No, life is supporting you to get rid of that shit or this belief or those people or this job or this living situation or whatever karmically it is. There's also big karmic things happening. So like with these huge natural disasters or, whatever big like, war situations. People have karmically entered into that. So like, I won't go into that. Nobody's being punished. Nobody needs to suffer is the point. So this can all be generative. And if you can't get to the place of there's light, there's unlimited possibilities, this is a miraculous time. If you just think like that's insane, or yeah, that'd be great. That's nice for her to say, sitting in her forest, like, great. Yeah, I didn't get here because I had an easy path. I died and was reborn over and over and over and over again. And I chose a really hard path to come into on purpose. So I could then tell you how to do it and how not to do it, because I did it all the ways. So if you can't grab onto the light, if you just can't, even if you're so much in the dark that you can't even see there's a possibility of light, or if you're having trouble at whatever stage you're in, borrow faith, borrow light, borrow whatever frequency you need. It is everywhere. So like watching this right now, that's borrowing my faith, because I guarantee whatever is happening in your life right now, and I challenge you to send me an email, shoot me a DM, whatever, send me whatever you think is happening in your life that can't be good. And I guarantee I will be able to spin it for you from a source perspective, because I am walking source. That's what I do. I can shine source on everything. I guarantee that every situation can be generative. Every situation can be healing. And every situation is happening for us to like work through the massive heap of shit that is here, and or dramatically change our lives to be more aligned. So if you cannot get there, borrow faith from somebody like me. Borrow faith from somebody that you know in your life that is just hardcore. It's going to be okay. Not from a spiritual bypassing thing. I'm talking about diving into it, going into your trauma, going into your body, sifting through those pieces that have been ignored or need to be held and loved back into wholeness. And I have so many videos on that. Go find one. Watch the intro to somatic healing. Listen to the transmission of healing from Mother Mary. There are so many resources. There are an abundance of healing resources online. There are an abundance of people online saying the similar things that I'm saying. Watch Pam Gregory. Watch Dr. David Clements. He is one of my favorite people. Oh, he's so delightful. And he will talk about what appears to be real in the world and what's actually real. So like, this is what's real, this lovely tree, this lovely light. And actually, some of it has been fragmented, but it's always available. The real thing is available. It's always here. What's real is your body temple. What's real is your heart space. What's real is the source support around you. And if you're like, well, I don't feel any support, start praying. Borrow faith to whatever degree, like whatever non-physical, like God, universe, Mama Gaia, whatever, angels and guides of the highest light, higher wisdom. Maybe you really resonate with Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene or Kuan Yin or Buddha or St. Francis, Yeshua, whatever feels good to you, ask for help. Borrow faith. Mother Mary, and when I talk to Mother Mary, I'm not talking to the Catholic Church program Mother Mary. I'm talking to real ascended master, divine, graceful Mother Mary, so full of love. Mother Mary, please help me. I cannot find love in my heart. Mother Mary, please help me. I cannot find faith. God, universe, Mama Gaia, go out in nature. Spend any amount of time in nature, turn off technology, get out of whatever situation. So if you're in a really difficult financial situation or family situation, take a break from it. You cannot solve a situation from the energy that feels constrictive, and the constriction, some of it's programming. So release all that isn't yours, gather it all up. Let me release anything that is not mine, any constriction, any brainwashing, scarcity, programming, whatever it is. And then let me be reminded what is real. Look at nature for 5 minutes. This tree grew out of a tiny little seed in a pine cone. Nobody taught it to grow. Nobody did anything. Nobody planted it. And it will grow for decades and then produce more trees. Like, go look at an apple tree. One tiny apple seed will produce thousands of apples. Mother Nature is bountiful, endless, plentiful, abundant, miraculous, endlessly. There's endless light. Even in the darkness, the sun is there. Even in the darkest, stormiest days, the sun is there. And look at it coming brighter as we're talking about it. So good. So good. Support is always available. And if you don't believe that, if you can't get on board, that's okay. Love the part of yourself like, okay, I'm just going to be where I am. I feel so shitty and I feel so hopeless and I feel, or maybe you feel pain in your body and you don't feel well. And that feels frustrating. Like, I don't feel like light. Okay, what do I need, body? I need rest. I need deep rest and nourishment and quiet and peace. So maybe you take a day or a week off and you just rest. Maybe you get help with the kids or whatever situation it is so that you can get what you need and take a break from whatever energy it is to find other energy. So go listen to a Pam Gregory update. Go listen to Dr. David Clements, Kelly Kaladny, who channels Archangel Raphael. Delightful. What's her name? I think it's Heather Edwards. I can't think of her name now. There are so many wonderful people to listen to. Endless people. As soon as you hear somebody talking about destruction and how things are terrible, turn it off. If you're standing in front of them, say, I'm sorry, I can't hear that right now. I'm on a detox of anything shitty. I can't have that in my field. I'm not available for it. Now, if it's a person talking about their life, talk from a place of generative, like, oh, here's how I'm feeling. Here's how that made me feel, but not as if it's real. Like, oh, everything's terrible and he's terrible and blah. I'm sorry. I love you so much, but I'm not available for that right now. Can we talk about solutions instead? Or can you tell me how you feel? Can I give you a hug? Can we go for a walk? Borrow faith, borrow light, go sit in nature. It is endlessly here to provide for you. So if you don't feel energetically hopeful or have faith that there are light and miracles here or feel well in your body, go lay outside on the earth. Go sit outside under the patio if it's raining. Go drive to the beach if you can. Go drive to the mountains. Sit with a tree. Sit with someone who makes your heart feel full and loving. Just say, I just need to sit with you right now, or I just need a hug, or I just need a pep talk. Fill your space with amazing music, light-filled music. I will include a playlist on here with borrowed faith type songs. There is endless uplifting things to listen to. Put on 528. Oh, 528 hertz. Look, get a love tuner. I think this is just an individual dude that makes these. I think it's lovetuner.com. Somebody gifted this to me. It's so lovely. I wear it around my neck and it has this sweet little dove. It is tuned to the frequency of love. I call it my tiny love harmonica. So what we will do is if it's like, or like we're getting ready to go and it feels like we notice that we're not in the flow, or if things feel crappy, or my daughter is just like, we stop and we go, and it literally resets everything. It brings it back. Use sound healing, use nature, use music, use light, use exercise if that helps you. Put on hilarious songs and dance to them. The song that my daughter and I have been hilariously rocking out to is some song, I think it's called It's Corn. It's so weird and funny, but it like uplifts. Like, fill your space with candles and essential oils or yummy incense that is not toxic, natural stuff. Open the windows, get out in nature, listen to people talking about the light and receiving the light. Turn off all social media that is not uplifting. Turn off all media that is not uplifting. Turn off the TV, put down your phone. Get connected back into your heart space, because any problem that you are facing from your heart space or from someone who can anchor that, sometimes our nervous systems need co-regulation, and that's totally fine. You're not going to like get less points if you get help. That's actually better. Like there's no shame in asking for help. So like if your nervous system is dysregulated and you're just a hot mess, find someone whose system is regulated. Watch my videos. Go online and type in nervous system regulation. Go for a walk with a friend. Go sit in nature. That is the best, this right here, the best nervous system regulation you can find. Eat natural foods. If you are in a situation where you can join us on this amazing nourishment experience we're doing, it's 30 days, delivered to your door, unbelievable superfoods full of light. Mix it with water, drink. That will balance your nervous system. It will bring light into your body. It will make it so much easier because you don't have to cook anything. They even have one for kids, which I have my daughter drink every day. It tastes like chocolate. Now she pretends not to like it, but that's just how she is. So easy. There are easy buttons. Use them. Easiest button, nature, light, breath, borrow what you need. Hold someone's hand until you can walk on your own. Borrow someone's candle until yours burns bright enough. Borrow someone's faith until you can see that what they're saying is accurate. Make whatever's happening in your life generative. I promise, there is learning, wisdom, healing, and on the other side of that is unbelievable light. To whatever degree you're willing to dive into the darkness and into the trauma is the same, into the grief is the same degree that you will be able to feel the light, the joy, the peace. So like if you're willing to go this far, then it will bookend here. If you're willing to dive in this far, then it will bookend here. If you're willing to go this far and all the way to the bottom of the grief, pain, inner depth, like all the barfy stuff, then you have unlimited joy, unlimited peace, unlimited amazing flow and possibilities. That's why I'm so fucking happy all the time, because I have done the dive in over and over and over. I sat with all the grief, all the barfiness, all of it. I am here for it. So when you're here for that, boy, this can open up and literally be unlimited. So be here for it. Get help. Borrow faith. Borrow light. Fill your space with all of this divinity. Go clean out some shit in your house. Like that's what I've been doing. Make your space cleaner. Get rid of the clutter. Get rid of something every day. Put something in a box that can be gifted, given, sold, thrown away, whatever it is. Like start doing tiny things that can make you feel like you have some semblance of like, okay, I got this. Build momentum. It's like a tiny snowball. Start the rolling, have somebody help you, and then it'll roll and roll and roll. And if you feel like you're rolling it uphill, get help. Pray. Ask for your angels, guides of the highest light to help you, to show you the way. And most of all, this is the absolute necessary piece. Be available for what it's showing you. Be available for that inner little part of you that feels like she doesn't deserve it or isn't worth it, or it has to be hard, or has to suffer, or has to control to be safe. Whatever inner pieces it is, clear what isn't yours, sit with what is, and be available and get help, borrow faith, borrow light until yours burns bright enough. It will, I promise it's there. It's inside, it's just covered up by a whole lot of gunk, and that's okay. There's no shame in that. Give yourself grace, pray for grace, ask for grace. It will be delivered. Mwah!